Hey guys, today's tutorial will be on this Christmas themed bundt cake. So firstly, flatten down the sides of your dough coloured clay before marking out the areas where you want to make your indentions. Next, use your ball tools to hollow out the centre of the dough. While doing so, make sure there's a gentle slope going into the hole and not just a steep drop. When texturing the clay, do so very slowly and do in the rotations without lifting the needle off the clay. This way you will achieve some nicely textured crumbs, rather than just poking holes into it. If you see any crumbs that are sticking out in a strange angle, feel free to use your finger to flatten them down. Pre-bake the piece to avoid losing the texture. I'm going to be doing the shading in both pastels and acrylic paint. First, with the pastels, I'm using a light yellow as the base. When doing this, do not use any water because this will cause the colour to lift off more easily. This is the only way I managed to get around using acrylic paint without the colour lifting off. Remember to focus your shading around the hole and the edges. While bundt cake is usually brown throughout, these will be the areas with the darkest shading on it. Now I'm using a brown pastel and repeating what I did previously. When using the acrylic paint, do not put too much. As you can see here, I put too much on it at first, so I'm using a tissue paper to dab it off. Without the water, the colour does not lift off as much, so this gives it more of a stain instead of removing the complete colour. Do the same thing with the brown acrylic paint. However, cover the bundt cake completely and focus your shading around the whole of the bundt cake and the edges. And this is how the bundt cake will look like after the shading. For the icing, I used liquid clay that had solid clay mixed into it. You can make your icing in any pattern you want. However, in this, I'm using a drip method. The large strips by itself look very unnatural, so I'm going to be putting smaller streaks to make the pattern more messy. Since it is the Christmas season, I'm going to be adding some crushed peppermints onto the icing. This step is completely optional and you can choose to leave the bundt cake as it is. I made the crushed peppermints by cutting up the leftover cane from my peppermint tutorial. The link will be in the description below if you're interested to see it. This is the final piece. Thank you for watching and please leave a like and subscribe if you like what you see.